Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be the first part of the 2024 predictions for you guys. So I'm hoping to get through Aries through Virgo today. So anyone with Aries or Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, any of those placements, you can watch this reading. Keep in mind that these are general readings and may not resonate for everyone. We're just going to do a quick reading here to see what the overall themes of 2024 are going to be for you. If you guys want a more in-depth 2024 reading, I do have that. I don't think I have it on sale, but I do have it available through the end of January. So if you guys are looking for something more personal, feel free to schedule that through the information in the description box below. So let's get to it. We are going to start with Aries. We're going to start off with oracle cards, and then we will do tarot. So just whatever comes through for you guys. Okay. So Aries, what are 2024 themes coming for Aries? What can Aries expect in 2024? What can Aries expect in 2024? Okay, so we'll start here. We have Mercury in Virgo with caution. This is going to drive me nuts. Mercury in Virgo with caution. We have Saturn in Cancer with charity. And we have Saturn in Gemini with concentration. And we also have Venus in Aquarius here with detachment at the back of the deck. So I feel like for you guys, there's going to be this element of being careful with who you give to, who you give your energy to, who you give your time to, your money, your resources, things like that. I really feel like you guys are going to be taking a step back when it comes to being impulsive as well. So maybe instead of just acting on impulse, acting rashly, you guys are going to take a little bit more time to process things before you actually jump into something. Because I feel like there's going to be some sort of important themes that come through here when it comes to your investments or to your money. Especially with both Saturns here, two Saturn energies. I feel like you guys are also going to be detaching from somebody. And if this is not detaching from a specific person, I feel like you guys are going to be pulling away from the energy of love, honestly. It does feel like you guys are going to be a little bit more apprehensive to jump into a relationship. You're going to be more focused on yourself. You're going to be more focused on, it kind of feels like society as a whole, or maybe humanity. Maybe you guys want to give back. It definitely feels like you guys are going to be investing more so into what you do for work, or what you do for yourself, like your creative projects and things like that. You guys are definitely spending more time alone. There's something here about you guys being careful with who you talk to as well. I feel like you guys are going to be very mindful of who you share your secrets with, who you share your personal lives with. I really do feel like you guys, like, not to say that you guys are not going to be close to anybody, but it does feel like there's going to be more of a detached energy. I don't feel like you guys are going to be like, I don't know, like buddy with everybody this year. It kind of feels like you're going to know when to pull back, when to share, when to go in deeper, and when not to, and who not to talk to, and who you should talk to. It does feel like you guys are maturing when it comes to either sharing your personal information or just when it comes to relationships. I'm going to leave that here. Let's see. I'm going to see if I get anything else from these. I just got for some of you guys to watch your health. So maybe you guys need to take better care of your health this next coming year. Not to say that there's anything dangerous coming through, but it does feel like your health is going to be more of a focus for you, mental and physical. There's also something here about adoption or something about children. Some of you could be adopting a child, or you could be going through the process of trying to adopt. I'm also getting surrogacy for some of you. Yeah, I feel like overall here, the themes in 2024 for you guys are not being so impulsive, not taking things on a whim, and more so letting things process, and I don't know, maybe making like a pros and cons before you make a decision. So it's almost like you guys are embodying more of the Libra energy, your sister sign, instead of being completely in the Aries energy. And I know the South Node will still be in Libra next year, so maybe you guys are learning something very important when it comes to who you spend time with and who you give your energy to. Definitely a lot of relationship energy and a lot of personal energy coming through here. So definitely has to do a lot with the nodal axis. Okay. What are some of the themes that Aries can expect to encounter in 2024? Some of the themes for Aries in 2024. We have Three of Swords. Yeah, so some of you guys could be going through a breakup or a divorce. Definitely cutting ties with somebody. Could be a Libra or an Aquarius. We have the Page of Cups. Okay. Let's take one more. Themes for Aries in 2024. So while it seems like you're not being completely open to the energies around you, or let me rephrase that. Well, it seems that you guys are not giving too much to the people around you. Maybe you guys are coming out of a breakup here where you don't have that much to give, where you're a little bit closed off in the heart space. But I do feel like you guys are going to be thinking about something or someone, maybe just opening up to new energies, daydreaming about your future. For some of you with Seven of Pentacles here, you guys are going to be investing, like I was saying, into something that has to do with your own personal growth. So maybe you've been doing this for a while. Maybe you've been doing something for years or months that is going to bring you a lot of financial success. This could be anything for work or creativity. But like I'm saying, I feel like your main focus is going to be your own health and your own stability. And then we have death to rebirth at the back here. So overall, I really do feel like you guys are going to be in a completely different place by the end of next year. And I feel like this has a lot to do with either going through a breakup, a divorce, or something very painful that has to do with a relationship. Yeah, we have Hierophant right behind that. So I feel like you guys are going to be learning a lot about who you want to become, who you want to invest in. And there's something about you guys just becoming wiser, a lot wiser by the end of next year. And I feel like it really does have a lot to do with your relationships, or losing somebody or something that makes you kind of see the world in a different way. And I'm getting that you're going to take yourself a lot more serious as well. Okay. I'm going to move on. So that's what I have for you guys. Okay. So we're going to move on to Taurus. Yeah, I would really love, I feel like saying this, I feel like I would really love to do longer readings like this for you guys, but I just don't have the space and the time and all the resources right now. But it's definitely something I'm going to do in the future when I have more time and when I can give more of my time to this work, because I still work outside of filming YouTube. So it's a little tough right now, but yeah, anyway, so let's get into Taurus. So maybe for Taurus, maybe you guys are going to be making that transition. Maybe you guys are going to be making a transition from working other jobs, working a 9-to-5, or working for someone else to working for yourself in 2024. So what's coming through for Taurus in 2024? What's coming through for Taurus in 2024? Taurus in 2024, themes for Taurus. Okay, we'll start there. We have Saturn in Cancer with charity again for you guys. So some of you could have Aries in your chart. We have Mercury in Sagittarius with discovery. And we have Mercury in Taurus with resistance. At the back here, we have Venus in Capricorn with convention. So yeah, there's something here about you guys. For some reason, it's like you're having a hard time breaking out of some sort of societal norms, some sort of mold that you've been put into. We have Mars and Gemini right behind that with decision. So I do feel like there's something about you guys, either if this is not about work, this definitely has to do with something that you want to pursue creatively or for fun, because it kind of feels like you guys have been doing something for a very long time the same way. And I feel like this is going to change in 2024, where you're going to be kind of pushed to do something differently, but there's going to be a part of you that is resisting change. And this either has to do with work or travel, or maybe just changing your mindset about something. It's like you guys are going to have, seems to be a little bit of a difficult time when it comes to reframing your mindset about something. And this has to do with, yeah, either work, relationship, not so much relationship. It more so feels like work or like your personal philosophy on life. It kind of feels like you're very fixated in a certain way of doing something. You're used to doing things a certain way. You like order, you like convention, you like things to be very simple, very orderly, very balanced. But I feel like there's going to be an energy that comes towards you guys about, well, not, okay, I cannot talk. This Mercury retrograde has been killing me. Let me start again here. There's going to be an energy here making itself available to you to try things differently. It's like, maybe I should do this in a different way, or maybe I should take that path, or maybe I should travel to this location. So some of you guys could be going on some sort of hiatus, or you're going to be offered to go on some sort of trip, or to just, I don't know, do something different. And I really do feel like that for a lot of you, this has to do with becoming your own boss, or maybe working somewhere else, or doing something that you didn't think you would, or maybe you were not open to before. And it does feel like you're going to be fighting yourself on this, but I do feel like there's going to be an energy here for you to change something and travel and do something that you've never done before. So I really do feel like you guys need to be at least aware of when this energy comes towards you, because I feel like you're going to be, it definitely feels like you guys are going to be fighting it. It's like you guys are used to the way you do things. It works for you. It's a good system, but it's like you're scared to break out of that box. Yeah, it really feels like you want to stay where you're comfortable. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through for you guys. What themes are coming through for Taurus in 2024? What themes are coming through for Taurus? We have the Star. Yep. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so you guys are going to be given a choice. It's like, you continue doing what you've been doing, or are you going to follow your dreams? We have the Knight of Cups. I'm going to take these two. We have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Six of Cups. So to me, it looks like this either has to do with work, money, or love. So it's like you can either stay at the same job you've been at that works for you, that's comfortable for you, or you can go after your dreams. You can do the thing that maybe you never thought you could ever do. If this is a relationship, you guys could either stay in a relationship that you've been in for a while, or you can open yourself up to new options here. It's like you either have, it's like you have different paths available to you, at least two, if not more. We also have the Hermit here. So I feel like you guys are going to be in contemplation. It's going to be very difficult for you guys to decide what you want to do here. And I feel like this might take up a lot of your year. So it's like you guys are going to be in the middle of either two relationships, or two career paths, or two life paths. And I feel like you guys are going to be struggling to decide, because you have a very strong attachment to the past, but you also have a very strong aspiration for the future. And I feel like a lot of you, by the end of next year, you might still be in a situation that you've been in for quite some time. Others of you, you are going to take this chance on yourself, but it feels like for the majority of you guys, you're going to be staying where you're at, or you're going to be staying with what's comfortable, with someone that feels comfortable to you. This might have to do with like being with the person that you have kids with, or just the person that you feel comfortable with. Definitely, it could be like a soulmate connection. Maybe some of you guys are not going to want to leave the person that you're with to go pursue something else in your life. You don't want to leave this person behind, but it really does feel like something is going to be making itself presentable to you, a very expansive energy where you can either travel, move, do something different for work, or just follow your dreams. And this is going to be a choice that you guys have to make. I really do feel like you guys are going to be in deep contemplation about this. This might even cause you to undergo some sort of spiritual awakening where you have to decide what you want, because this could even come through as, or from someone else as a love offer, or it could be given to you. It's like you're going to be presented with something and you're either going to say yes or no. So that's something to think about. Very interesting. So I'm going to move on. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles just fell in reverse. So for a lot of you guys, you are going to be leaving your comfort zone behind to pursue your dreams. It's going to be hard for you though, but I feel like that's going to be one of your lessons. It's like, do I stay comfortable that in the patterns that I've always been in, or do I try something new? And I know for Taurus, it's very difficult. Taurus might be one of the most stubborn signs, the most difficult signs to change. Okay. So we're going to move on to Gemini. So Gemini. What are some of the themes that Gemini will encounter in 2024, please? Some of the themes that Gemini will encounter in 2024. We have Saturn in Gemini with concentration. We have Moon in Gemini with adaptability, so we have double of your energy. And we also have Saturn in Libra with devotion. At the back here, we have Jupiter in Leo with publicity. So for you guys, the first thing that I heard was learning when to say things and when not to say things. So maybe a little similar to Aries energy. We have Venus and Taurus right here with romance. So with Venus and Taurus, romance, and then Saturn in Libra with devotion. Some of you guys could be falling in love. You could be getting married, getting into a very serious relationship in 2024. I do see that this relationship could be public, or maybe something that you do for work is going to be public. You're going to be noticed for something. You're going to be very popular. You guys are going to be traveling. There's something here about travel and the elements, daytime, nighttime, being very important. So maybe something about changing time zones or something like that. I really do feel like you guys are learning lessons when it comes to how much of yourself you put out there in the world. So maybe your public life or just your personal life. You don't want to share too much about that. I feel like when it comes to this Moon and Gemini energy, you guys are going to be doing multiple things at once. So multitasking. We have a lot of air energy here. So multitasking, doing multiple things at the same time, being multifaceted, multi-talented. So you could be balancing your time with your partner, with work, with your public life or something like that. But it does feel like for you guys, some sort of relationship is going to be very important for you, as well as your public life. I do feel like a lot of you guys, it's like you're either going to have a public relationship, or whatever you do for work is going to be very well known. It's going to go viral, something like that. And I feel like you guys are going to be just doing a lot, very busy, communicating a lot, getting to know a lot of people, being noticed. I also feel like with Saturn and Gemini being here, it's like your mental state or the way that you think or your philosophy on life is going to be maturing as well. So maybe the way that you put yourself out there or your values are going to change as well. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards for you guys. Yeah, it's like there's something here about you guys either traveling a lot, back and forth, or just doing a lot of different things. I do see, though, with Saturn in Libra with devotion, if this is not like a relationship that you commit to, you're definitely going to be committing to something. But with that double Venus energy, I really do feel like it could be a relationship. It's like you're deciding to commit to something, to make something serious. Yeah, King of Cups, upright. So I do feel like you're going to be a lot more comfortable in your emotions. You're going to be taking your emotions seriously, your heart seriously, what you want, very serious. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful energy. So some of you guys are going to be having a family, getting married, starting a family, starting your legacy. We have Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, so this is that energy of doing multiple things at once, maybe balancing 2 jobs or balancing 2 or more different things that are going to make you money, maybe streams of income, talents that you have. Anything else for Gemini for 2024? Themes for Gemini in 2024. I'm getting that you guys might have a hard time kind of splitting up your time between your family and your work, but I feel like you guys will make it work. Anything else for Gemini? Okay, we'll take this one. 8 of Swords. Yeah, okay. So with the 8 of Swords showing up, and the Devil, there could be something here in 2024 of you guys having to face some sort of either fear or something that is very tempting to you. Devil, 5 of Cups. This could be your own emotions. You might have to battle some sort of mental state that you're in. Maybe you're gonna have a hard time sharing the way that you feel when it comes to something that isn't, like, I don't know, something about your mind here. 5 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 8 of Swords, the Devil. Be very careful of temptations. Be very careful of, like, letting your thoughts get to you. Be very careful of intrusive thoughts. Can we clarify this Eight of Swords devil energy? Because honestly, I'm not exactly sure. You might try to resist something. It's like you guys could be trying to resist some sort of temptation or lower vibrational energy. You could honestly just be healing your mental health. You could be getting some counseling or some help. Because it feels like there's something about your mind space, your own personal thinking patterns that could get to you, or that could pull you back down into a dark place. And I feel like that's going to be something that you guys are trying to battle in 2024. Yep, Two of Swords, Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords. So this could have to do with expressing yourself in love, expressing yourself to a person. Queen of Pentacles at the back here. So there's something about you speaking your truth, or you being honest about the way that you feel, that is really freaking you guys out in 2024. Or if that's not the case, it's really just battling your mental space, trying to come out of a dark place and into more of a light place, a place of truth, a place of trust and intuition in 2024. But with both the Queen and the King of Cups being here, the Ace of Swords being here, I do feel like you guys are going to find your way out. You're going to see the light. You guys are going to be okay. But that's not to say that it's not going to be a little difficult at times to get out of that. So maybe this is a thing where it's like you... it's like you constantly have to level your headspace out, your mental health, and that's going to be a main focus for you guys. Okay. Yeah, for some of you guys, I don't know, there could be some sort of avoidance that has to do with something you don't want to take a look at, but I feel like it has more so to do with your mental health. I do feel like by the end of 2024, you're going to be in a much more balanced headspace where you're not really going to be afraid of your thoughts. You're not going to be afraid of the things that pop into your mind, and you're going to be able to have better control over them. Yeah, especially with that Saturn and Gemini energy that I was talking about. Okay, so we're going to move on to Cancer. Whoa. Okay, Cancer, we have Sun in Taurus with acquisition. So there could be some sort of important partnership here. Something that has to do with a very wealthy person. We have Jupiter in Aries with enterprise at the back. So maybe some of you guys are starting a business, or maybe you're starting a business with a partner. Yeah, it does feel like you guys are doing something new. You guys are becoming your own boss in some way. You guys are doing something as a power couple with somebody. What's coming through in 2024 for Cancer? Mars in Pisces with escape. So some of you guys could be moving, or you could be getting away from working the normal 9 to 5 or working for someone else, and you're starting something on your own. I really feel like this is going to be a main theme for a lot of people. We have Jupiter in Leo with publicity at the back again. Yeah, so there's something here about you guys getting out of a situation, leaving something behind, whether it's family, whether it, because it kind of feels like whatever this is, you guys are moving very quickly. It's like you're getting the hell out of somewhere, getting the hell out of Dodge, and you guys are doing something on your own. So it really does feel like you guys are escaping maybe a tough situation and starting something brand new, starting a new life elsewhere. Leaving the past in the past. There's something here with this Jupiter and Leo energy as well about being very noticed, being very seen. And I really do feel like this has to do with a partnership, or this has to do with something that you're going to be doing for work or for business. You guys are going to be seen in some way, definitely. So you guys could be traveling, or you guys could be online on some sort of platform here. It really is giving me like this energy of someone who's just escaping their old life and starting completely fresh, like completely wiping their slate clean and starting over. Like new identity, new me, new work, new everything. Yeah, some of you guys could even be going, I'm getting like some sort of spiritual retreat. You could be visiting some sort of monastery. Maybe some of you guys are very interested in monks, or you want to become one. Page of Swords. Yeah, there's this energy of you guys, like I said, that Page of Swords energy is like starting fresh, starting elsewhere. So some of you guys are leaving some sort of life behind for a new one. Okay, what themes here will Cancer be encountering in 2024? Themes for Cancer. We have strength and judgment. Yeah, so there's something here that you thought was going to break you and it didn't. In 2024, I see you guys coming out very successfully out of a situation. And it really does feel like some sort of spiritual awakening or a higher level of consciousness from a situation that you thought was going to really just take everything out of you. Maybe you have been through a really tough time recently, and by the end of 2024, I really see you guys feeling like you can breathe again. Themes for Cancer in 2024. It's like all of your hard work, all of your dedication and your discipline and your self-love has helped you release yourself from a very overbearing situation. Themes for Cancer. 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. So I'm seeing some of you guys, whatever this Taurus energy is, this enterprise energy with that Aries energy, it's like I see you guys taking a chance on maybe something that you've kept under wraps for a while. Maybe this is some sort of talent that you've had or something that you've kept to yourself, but it feels like you guys are becoming more open about this. Yeah, Justice. It feels like you guys are starting to share what you've been working on behind the scenes, and you're going to be either vocalizing this or you're going to be teaching this to other people. 7 of Cups, Queen of Cups, 8 of Cups. Yeah, you guys are going to be telling your story. You could be telling your life story, or you could be sharing what you've learned from a past situation. So it really is giving me this energy of just teaching others what you know and sharing your thoughts, sharing your voice. Some of you could have a platform, like you could speak, or you could teach, or you have some sort of talent that you have that you have been afraid to put out there. And I feel like you are going to have the guts and the courage to do this by the end of next year. Yeah, some of you guys are going to become very wealthy. I'm not sure if it's by the end of next year, but I do feel like you have this energy within you where you are destined to become very stable and very well known for something. Yeah, and I feel like what the main theme for next year for you guys is kind of just coming out of your shell, coming out of the energy of hiding and just kind of healing and coming out of maybe survival mode and learning how to be comfortable and expressing yourself completely. It feels really nice. Okay. I feel like this is good karma headed your way with the Justice as well. So that is what I have for you guys. We're going to move on to Leo in a second. So let's go for Leo. Okay, so what are some themes that Leos will encounter in 2024? What are some themes that Leos will encounter in 2024? So we have Venus in Libra with indecision. You guys are going to be in between 2 relationships. Themes for Leo in 2024. Yeah, we have Mercury and Virgo with caution. And we have Mars and Leo with egotism. So we have your own energy there. At the back, we have Jupiter and Aries with enterprise again. So for a lot of you guys, there is this theme, like I was saying, of starting your own business or doing something in your own way. it kind of feels like for you guys, it's like you're going to be in between two relationships or making a decision about what you want to invest in, who you want to invest in, because I feel like you guys have gotten to this position by the end of next year where you are in a very either stable, wealthy position, or you have like a high status, something like that. And I feel like when it comes to your love life, it's like you want to be very careful with who you share that with. I feel like you guys have worked very hard to get yourself to a position of authority, leadership, respect. And I feel like when it comes to your relationships, it's like you just don't want to go for anybody. You don't want to bring the wrong person into what you're doing, because there's something about, I don't know how to describe the energy. It's not necessarily giving me selfish energy, but it's like I don't want the person that I'm with to ruin my life, or it's like I don't want the person that I'm with to slow me down in any way. And I need to make sure that the person that I choose to be with is, I don't know, something about having values. It's like you want the person that you're with to have values, or to respect what you do, or to respect you in some way. I don't know. Okay, yeah, so we have Mars in Sagittarius with domination back here. So maybe some of you guys do have a little bit of like this ego streak where maybe you want someone that is not going to overpower you, or you want someone that, not necessarily that you can control, but maybe that is not in a position that you are in. So it does feel like a little bit of a power dynamic, where it's like you don't want someone who is more powerful than you. You don't want someone who is stronger than you, or someone who will dominate you, or who knows more than you, or something like that. So maybe there is a little bit of like this pride streak where you just don't want anyone, you don't want to be with someone who's stronger than you or who overpowers you, which is a very interesting energy. Okay. And I feel like with you guys being in this energy, it's honestly giving me that it's going to be very difficult for you to find a healthy relationship because of this way that you're thinking. You don't want anyone to be more successful than you. So it really is giving me that you're either holding yourself back from being in a relationship, or you guys are just indecisive when it comes to who you want to be with. So themes for Leo in 2024. Themes for Leo. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the Wheel. Yeah, some of you guys could be either leaving a partnership behind, or just leaving something in your life behind to pursue something greater, to follow the natural, I heard like the natural curve, but like the natural flow of your life. We have 10 of Pentacles here. So maybe some of you guys are deciding to leave a partner behind in pursuit of a different life or a different partner. Or we have 7 of Swords here though, 3 of Wands. So like I'm saying, there's this energy of like you guys want this. You guys want the 10 of Pentacles, but with the 7 of Swords, 3 of Wands, it's like you subconsciously reject anyone that is at your level because you don't want them to be more powerful than you. And this is coming through as self-sabotage. Themes for Leo in 2024. 7 of Pentacles, yeah. So this is giving me an energy kind of similar to Taurus now. We have Queen of Cups here. So it really feels to me that you guys are going to have someone in your life in 2024 that you either fall in love with, or that you're very fond of. You really like this person. You're very compassionate towards this person. But at the same time, it's giving me this energy of you guys not wanting to leave your comfort zone when it comes to love or when it comes to family. So maybe you are torn between 2 partnerships, or like the life that you know versus the life that you want to be in. High Priestess, Justice, Page of Cups. It's giving me a little bit of a shallow energy, not gonna lie. It's feeling like you're gonna be dating, or you're gonna be open to meeting people, talking to people, but when it comes to commitment, you're gonna have a hard time with it. And it could be because you have just gotten out of a relationship long term, or maybe you just got divorced, you left your family behind or something. Or maybe you have some sort of trauma tied up to relationships, because it feels like you're being very surface level. It feels like you're going to have someone here who is really open towards you, and you are either not going to want to open up to them in the same way, or you're going to have a hard time doing so. You're going to kind of want to stay in your comfort zone and just do what you know and focus on your career, because I feel like your career is like very important to you. It's like something about your appearance or just your status. It's like you don't want to look a certain way. So it does feel a little like, yeah, kind of like Taurus. It's like you have a choice. It's like, do you move towards the future? Do you move towards some sort of destined partnership, or do you stay doing what you know? And I feel like for you guys, this has a lot to do with your pride and your ego. Okay. So we're going to move on to Virgo, and then I'm going to be ending the reading for today. If I don't get to the second part tomorrow, I will be filming it next week sometime. Yeah, I don't know, Leo. You guys could be really holding yourself back from something that could be very beneficial, very, very powerful for you, just because you don't want to leave your comfort zone. So that's something you guys might want to think about. Okay. So let's do Virgo. Okay, so what are some themes that Virgo will encounter in 2024? Overall themes for Virgo in 2024. We have Moon in Aries with protection. We have Saturn in Aries with risk. Okay. And we have Mercury in Virgo with caution, and then Venus in Sagittarius with flirtation. Interesting energies. So I feel like for you guys, it's like you guys are either taking care of a family member, you're taking care of children, and there's this energy here of being very cautious, very careful to, I just heard not blow your cover, but it's like you don't want to leave your comfort zone as well. It's like you're scared to take some sort of risk. You're scared to venture off in a new direction because maybe you're afraid of the unknown, or you're not sure what's out there. We have the Venus in Sagittarius with flirtation here. So there could be this energy of you guys dating around, getting to know new people, maybe dating multiple people. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of feels like, for some of you, I'm getting that message about health again. I'm not sure who the other sign was, but definitely watch for your health. Take care of your body, take care of your mind. Yeah, I feel like for some of you guys, I'm just noticing how we have a tiger and a bear here, and like all of these animals. So some of you guys could be feeling like you have to protect something or someone. You have to protect yourself. Maybe you're very cautious of just either stepping into a new relationship, or you're cautious of, I don't know, it's just really giving me, you don't want to leave your comfort zone. You're okay with doing something that has been working for you. And then we have Sun in Scorpio with endurance here, and this guy looks like he's choking a lion. So I don't know, maybe there's this energy of you guys having some sort of rival or some sort of enemy, and needing to really keep yourself safe from this energy. This is weird. I kind of want to see what this is about. Clarify protection. Clarify protection. Venus and Taurus with romance. Yeah, so you guys are like holding yourself back from love with Mars and Leo, egotism. This has to do with your ego again. So some of you could have Leo placements, but there's definitely an energy of you guys feeling like you can't trust your lovers, or maybe you were, I don't know, it's like you were betrayed in the past, and there's something about you guys not wanting to take a risk in love, even though you might be very attracted and very into somebody. You might be taking things very, very slow with this person. Clarify risk. Yeah, Saturn and Capricorn with riches. So you guys have, there's something about you guys having a lot of money, a lot of accolades, or being in a very good position here. Kind of similar to Leo. So it's like you don't want the person that you're with to take what you have. Maybe you guys are of high status in some way. You guys have a lot of money. You guys have something really good going for you. And it's really giving me this energy of like, you might even like, okay, how do I word this? It's like someone might come towards you and try to talk to you, right? And like you might snap at them, or it's like you might assume that they want something out of you. It's kind of giving me that energy. So this could be people that you're dating, or people that you're just interested in, or people who just want to be your friends. And it really feels like you guys are putting up this this really hard, like somewhat aggressive demeanor where it's like people can't get close to you. And I feel like it's because you guys are either protecting your family, or you're protecting the money that you've acquired, or some sort of assets that you've acquired. So kind of similar to Leo, it feels like you guys will be open to connecting with people, maybe even going on dates. But when it comes to something serious, it's going to be something you guys are going to battle with. You guys are going to have a hard time with commitment and actually opening yourself up to somebody. Okay. Okay, so what else is coming through for Virgo in 2024? Page of Cups. Yeah, so you guys honestly could be dating around, keeping things fresh, surface level. You have the Star. I feel like you guys are looking for something that you haven't found. It's like you're searching for something in different people, and maybe you can't find it. You don't even know what you're looking for. Maybe you want some sort of like spiritual or like otherworldly connection with somebody. King of Swords. But this is the problem. It's like you guys are presenting yourselves as the King of Swords. Very serious. Maybe even a little uptight. You guys are not being open. Yeah, look at this. 7 of Wands. You guys have yourself closed off. So it's going to be a little difficult to find the partnership that you're looking for when you're coming from such a narrow lens, or from a very logical standpoint. What else is Virgo encountering in 2024? 5 of Pentacles. Loneliness. It feels like loneliness. High Priestess. It feels like you guys are not showing your full self. It feels like you guys have a very strong intuitive side, an emotional side that you're afraid to show. And it's like you guys would rather be lonely in some way, not necessarily by choice, but it's like by default you guys have this self-sabotaging tendency that prevents you from opening up to people. And it's like you're constantly searching for something that you don't have. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, the Hermit. I feel like you guys are going to do a lot of soul searching. 2 of Wands. You guys are going to have a hard time finding what you're looking for in a relationship, and you guys are going to be forced to kind of go into this hermit mode where you really think about what you want, and where you might go through this spiritual awakening that helps you kind of further get to the bottom root cause of why you cannot open up, or maybe the reason why you closed off in the first place. Because it really does feel like you guys are ready to fight anybody in 2024. It's like if someone comes at you the wrong way, if they say the wrong thing, it's like you're ready to say something, to do something. But it's like I feel like it's a little bit of a front, because at the end of the day you guys are going to be feeling lonely. So maybe you guys just haven't found the right person, but it really is giving me that some of this is kind of your own doing. So I do feel like you might not necessarily find what you're looking for in 2024, but you will come out with a better understanding of who you are and what you want. Yeah, Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords. I feel like this spiritual awakening and this digging deep into your soul and figuring out what you want, it's going to lead you to discover like what you truly want and how to express yourself. And I feel like you're going to be able to go after it. 4 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Some of you guys, it's like you're going to have this eureka moment where you're like, oh my God, like I know who I want to be with. I know what I want. But some of you guys might feel like it's too late, or that it's not going to work out. I feel like you guys might kind of reach this point after a period of dating, or after a period of not finding what you're looking for in other people. You're going to realize that maybe who you wanted was right there the whole time, or maybe you were just not seeing things clearly because you were looking at things from a different perspective. But yeah, this is what I have for you guys. So yeah, that was Aries through Virgo. Like I said, I will try to get through the rest of the zodiac tomorrow. If I don't, I will do that sometime next week. I hope I was able to connect you in these readings. And if you guys want a more in-depth personal reading that is longer, feel free to schedule that with me through the information in the description box below. I would love to sit here with you guys for longer periods of time, but I just can't do that right now. But yeah, so this is what I have for you guys. I will see you in one of my upcoming readings for you. Bye.